Hello and welcome to another episode. I am your host, or we are your hosts. I'm Sean Calhoun,
And I'm Christina Calhoun.
and today we're going to be bringing you, and tell everybody, right? Three strong secrets that are going to help you to get more listings right now. Are you ready? Let's do it. Hey, by the way, if you want to get in touch with us for more tips and secrets, things that are going to really help impact your business, I want you to check out our very new um, website. Okay, we have a new site. We just launched it. As a matter of fact, you'll probably be some of the first to check it out if you're watching it when this video first comes out. And it's actually really cool. It's prettyhomeacademy.com. And there we're putting a lot of free training out there. We want to elevate our agents in the market. We want you to make more money in less time and get the freedom and money that you want. All right. Uh, but in our phone number, our contact information, it's all there. And if you're looking to buy or sell, same thing. Just reach out to us. All of our contact information is right there, prettyhomeacademy.com. But Christina, let's get right into it. Three secrets. Now, the reason why a person might really want to know this right now is because depending on what type of market it is, if it's a buyer's market or a seller's market, you need both, right? You need buyers and sellers. So we're talking about getting listings. So let's just say it's a hot market. You want more listings. There's not a lot of inventory. Here's some cool tricks that you can do to actually get your homes, get your buyers some homes, or just get listings if that's what you're just going for. So how do we do it?
Well, the first thing is to contact somebody who had already raised their hand and said, I want to sell my house sometime in the past.
What does that mean?
Well,
Where do we find people like that?
if we are working with a buyer like in a certain neighborhood, somebody who wants a house in a certain community and there aren't any homes available, which is pretty common right now. So you would go back into the MLS, go
Mm-hmm.
back a year, 2 years, 3 years for some expireds, maybe ones that never actually sold.
Or maybe unconditionally withdrawn and so forth. And like Christina said, make sure that these are ones that didn't take it off the market and list it back and sell it.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure these are homes that didn't sell. Because if the chances are, if it was a year, 2, 3 years ago, the prices have increased. They went up. So they
So
might still want to sell.
if they were wanting a certain price, we might be there. It could have been overpriced 2 years back, but now we could be there and they could get what they want.
All right, so we found the addresses of these expireds and unconditional withdrawals. Now what?
Now you have to do a little research. There are some free search engines like whitepages.com. You can use that, do a reverse address search, and you can find the owner's name and phone number. And then there's some paid search engines that you can use, and we'll let you figure those out.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, White Pages is pretty strong.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. White Pages also has a paid portion, and when
Mhm.
you pay for that, you get more.
You can get cell phone numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
White Pages Premium.
White Pages Premium, and we actually do use that ourselves here. And so now you've got the person who's raised their hand; they were interested in selling their home. You got their contact information. What do you say?
Well, you just let them know. I have a buyer looking in this neighborhood and there are no homes available. I noticed that you previously wanted to sell your home. Would you be interested in me dropping off some comparables about what homes are selling for in the area? Get an appointment with them.
Right. And this is a script.
Yeah.
Before you go too far and get too into it, and I'm just gonna back up because that is what you say. I'm gonna back up just a little. That one question, you want to get them excited first of all, because they had a problem. Their home didn't sell, so there was some frustration there. And you want to say, like Christina said, I noticed, some time ago your home was on the market, and it didn't sell. And you want to ask them, what are their plans, right? Do they have any plans of selling that home at some point, right? So that way you kind of leave it open. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, but you're going to find out that. And then, like Christina said, don't be too aggressive, don't be too pushy. Let the conversation really come to you, okay? Because that person had a problem. They were frustrated. They might have had a problem with the agent. Who knows? They may have wanted more for their home. And like Christina said, that's the exact, we know that those are the common problems. So offering those comps, just like Christina said, that's going to be strong. Did you know that the prices have went up by 20% in the last 3 months? Your home value may have increased. The market, I noticed it was for sale for X amount. Would you like me to bring over some comps and show you what your home could possibly, or would you like me to send you some, just you want to make an appointment.
Right.
That's your goal, is to make an appointment. And it's a soft appointment. Really, really soft. Your goal is to make an appointment and go ahead and get the listing.
And let them know that you want to explore what their options are. Because people like having options.
That's right. That's right. That's the whole thing. It's exploratory. It's not just boom, 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 boom. All right?
Yep.
So that was the first secret to getting more listings.
So then number 2, on Instagram stories, you want to give people a market update. And if you're currently active agent in the market, you know that there is huge buyer demand.
Right.
So you want to let them know in a post about this demand in your area. Right. So what would you put on a post, for instance?
Okay, well, on a post, you might put, I'm drawing a blank, Christina. What would I put on a post?
Well, you could let them know what we had recently, just this past weekend. We had a brand new listing.
All right. Thanks. So many things. That is a great example. If you have a current listing, you can roll that out, right? Market update. We just put a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home on the market here in our market of blank, right? Southfield, Michigan. The first day, we had 20 showings. We had a total of 22 showings in 2 days. Mm-hmm. We received on the first day, how many offers? 8 offers, and a total of 9 offers. And then after the fact, there were probably about 4 or 5 agents trying to bid.
And all of them were above asking price.
That's right. As a matter of fact, we had one call with someone who wanted to put maybe $40,000 possibly over asking with an open checkbook. Now, putting a post like that on Instagram, if there's someone who's thinking about selling their home, that's really strong. But now let's just say, you weren't the listing agent. You might be, a buyer's agent, and you still want to get listings. Do the same thing. Just go into the MLS, okay, and look and see. They have the buyer demand stats. You can look right under stats and see that. Or if you put in an offer, or if there's an area that you want to get those listings in, call the agent and say, hey, would you mind letting me know how many offers you received, on this property? I just need to know. So then you can actually deliver accurately that information, okay? And you can call on one that's sold, so that there's no people they don't know, like, why are you calling? But if it's a property that's sold, I know it's just sold, blah, blah, blah.
Or you could be one of the agents that put in an offer. A lot of times the agent will tell you, hey, we already have 6 offers. Oh, we already have 7 offers. And you put in an offer, so then you were 7, and then you could share that with the market.
Exactly. Share that information, and it's a reticular activator. If someone's thinking about selling their home, it's like you're magnetizing them to you. And, And you're letting them know that, and then you have to have a strong call to action at the end of that. If you are interested, if you have any thoughts of putting your home on the market, make sure you reach out to me and leave your contact information.
Yep. And then secret number 3, you would want to go through your phone, start with the letter A, and start reaching out to people that you haven't connected with in a little while.
Right. Now, this is really important.
This is texting for dollars.
This is texting for dollars. Now, there's a term called driving for dollars, and you're driving around and you're looking for houses that look like they need some work. This technique is called texting for dollars. It works the way Christina said. When you looking, just starting at A, don't if you've talked to them in the last month, that's not the people who are saying to text here. Okay. We're talking about people who you might text them and they might say, "Who is this?" to you. Okay. We all have those in our phone. We might look and say, "Who is this?" Right? So that's who we're talking about in our phone. Start with A, and you might know these people too. I mean, they might be past clients and things like that. People who you've lost touch with. Okay. Now, when you text them, what do we want to say?
We could be like, "Hey, Christina, I hope you're having a great day. This real estate market is super hot right now, and we have too many buyers that can't find any properties."
Right. Nobody. We have so-and-so buyers. I mean, I'm looking on my wall. We have 60 buyers, and they need homes in this area.
Yep. And then, have you had any thoughts of selling in the next 12 months or so? I mean, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, exactly. And just leave it like that. And you'll see, boom, boom, boom. Somebody's gonna text you back. And it's really important when you get that text to just keep texting, have the same dialogue. Don't It is really exciting for us when we get the text back. But we have to contain ourselves and just, text back with a regular conversation. Don't go into sales mode of, okay, well then I can do. Whoa. Okay, that's awesome. Ask some questions to get them going because they might be at work. They could be, hopefully they're not driving, right? But they could be at work. They could be doing something else. So, you just want to have a nice progressive conversation, almost like you would qualify somebody, over the phone, but you want to stay in that texting mode. So, for example, you might ask, "Oh, okay, well, why were you thinking about selling?" Right? That's a good question because if you say, "When were you thinking about selling?" They might not know. They might not know. So if you ask them why, now you can get down to the root, and it'll develop into a nice conversation, and then ultimately your goal at the end, your end goal is to make some type of appointment, and it's the same. It's a point. It could be an appointment to explore your options, an appointment to bring some comps by, comparable homes, or something like that. All right, but use that. And here's something else that just something to think about. Sometimes we just don't try hard enough. Robert Kiyosaki, he said early on in his career, he took a seminar. And at the seminar, it told him he wanted to be an investor. And at the seminar, he was taught to evaluate 100 homes in a very short period of time. And it said you might get one deal out of those 100 homes. But if you don't, start over and do it again. And more than likely, by those 200, you would get one deal. Now, that one deal, if it was a flip, it might make you 20, 30, 40, $50,000 or whatever. But basically mining for the gold, through those. So just think about the principle for texting for dollars. You may have to text 100 people or 200 people, but do it. You're going to get a listing. You might get a listing that day. It might be your first 10. You don't know. But don't be afraid to really do it and try hard, like really go at it. Okay? That's it for us
Those are our 3 secrets on how you can get listings
today.
soon.
That's right. And those are real simple ways to do it. All right.
Yep.
We hope you benefited, got some real value for this. And again, if you want more tips, more training, be sure to go and check out our site. That's Pretty Home Academy. We'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for watching.